Right, that's it. We're going bushcrafting for 2 nights. It actually looks like
bushes.
Yeah, actually looks like we're going for a week carp fishing in France, doesn't it? But it's not. We're going crafting bushes. Right, Scaly, to the woods.
Let's go. Would it help if we shut the door?
No. I was going to leave the door open for a laugh, drive off, wheel spin it, and watch it all fall out for a giggle. What are you doing? Chucking garlic everywhere.
What?
What are you doing?
Whacking garlic everywhere.
A bit of gardening.
Bit of gardening, mate, yeah.
Should have brought a lawnmower.
A scythe.
The ride-on one.
Oh, that wouldn't be too bad an idea. That.
You could have rode round here like you're on Daddy's yacht.
I've got to find me pegs.
They're here somewhere.
They're in here somewhere.
Yeah. Right, whack that salad.
Get it going. Loads of salad for us, mate. Very garlicky scrambled eggs later for lunch.
Top bomber. I've got a new basher. Well, Chopper Harris over there. I've got to start from scratch. Looks like it used to belong to somebody called Jones. 653.
Heavenly smell of garlic, sir.
There is. I can smell it.
It's a very heavenly
It's
smell.
either the wild garlic or your underpants. It's one of the two.
It'll be my armpits, mate, with all
Oh.
this exertion.
We're having a brew, Scaly lad.
Yeah. Nice
Happy
leisurely
days.
little bit of a setup. I thought it was time to have a cup of tea.
Happy days. You see my chair? Can't find my chair.
Fucking took me time finding mine, lad.
Don't know where my chair is. Anyone see my chair? Can anyone see my chair? Is it my chair? Oh, there it is.
There we go.
There it is.
You don't
all
see
right.
it until you walk into it.
That's it. I'll come hold up.
It was a harvest moon. 'Cause I've been a Rodney. I forgot to pack my spoon. You plonker.
Should we slap his ball tots like Bob Todd?
Yeah.
99% of gargoyles look like Bob Todd. 99% of gargoyles look like Bob Todd. Take me home. Who shall not? Oh!
Where's your coffee?
Eh?
Where's your coffee?
I thought you had it.
No, I said get your coffee.
I was doing a job. Getting a bit of beeswax on my axe.
Well, you've got hot water and sugar so far.
Happy
Do you want a
days.
tea bag in?
No, I want coffee. There we go. Stops it slipping. Well, it's better than it was, let's put it that way. Beeswax, good to have a bit in the old skyrocket in your Davy Crockett, on your axe, your overstrike protector. Stops it flying about all over the gaff when you're chopping stuff. There you go. Right, where's that coffee? About that? Hey, bet you couldn't do that twice. See, I'm not just a good singer.
So, what are we having for tea tonight?
Food.
That sounds good.
I'm having that roast joint, so better get that fire started and get that meat gone. Because we need to do a bushcraft roast joint.
Indeed we do.
Time for the brew. So what I like about these Lionel Blairs, mate, I can sit on them with my bushcraft belt on.
Yeah,
You know
you've
what I
got
mean? 'Cause
room
they've
in the
got
width.
arms, yeah. I think they was made for people with fat arses, to be honest. I think that's what they were designed for. And my bushcraft belt acts as a fat arse, so I can squeeze it in there. The fuck have you put germaline in that again?
No, fuck.
Come on, Scaly, light my fire. Come on, Scaly, light my fire. Fire! See, should have been a singer.
Blow it out your ass.
Come on, Scaly, light my fire. Oh, go on, hit it. Hit it with a hammer. Hit it with a hammer. Oh, good getting up off the floor sticks, these.
Yeah. It's not bomber.
There you go.
That one wants to go down a bit, doesn't it? Is that a garden swine stuff, is it?
Yeah. I did have 2 pieces.
Whittling, begin.
Certainly is. Come on, Scaly, light my fire.
Knickers!
Smoke!
They asked me how I knew it was so blue.
And the smoke gave you... we should have both been singers, mate.
We should have done, mate. We'd have been.
Scaly and Grunt on the karaoke, and
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
have cleared pubs. Fire's going out.
Is it bollocks?
That's our roasting spit. Spit roast. You don't like a bit of spit roasting, eh, Scaly?
That's the one, my man.
Unfortunately, there's only me and you here.
Oh, needs a bit more now.
A bit inflamed. Contact. Wet out. It's the meat turner. Are we having a brew scaly, lad?
We're having a brew, mate.
Happy days. Have you got some Bugs Bunny?
No, got Daisy, not Daisy Cutter, silly bugger. Silly bugger, cheeky bugger, whatever you want to call it.
Sugar. That's it. Ah,
I need a harvest moon though.
that's a me, Davy Crockett. I think that meat can go on in a minute.
I reckon. What time is it?
The time is, it's 3:30. We need to get it on, I think.
Yeah.
So we're going to skewer the meat and put it on our Bushcraft meat roasting contraption. Improvise, adapt and overcome. We've improvised, we've adapted and we've overcome.
We're going to have roast beef.
Roast beef with top bomber spice mix. No added salt. I've replanted it. I've got a big bucket full of this at home. Oh, that smells top bomber.
Top bomber.
I nearly said dog's bollocks then. Doesn't smell like dog's testicles at all.
Knickers!
Why, bum love! Look at that. Look at that for a lump of meat. Where'd you get that from, Scaly?
Fella I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's him, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the fella.
Let's get some top bomber on it.
Farmer Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer, the farmer. Lives over there in the woods. Oh, let's rub it all in. Oh, that's going to be top bomber, that, literally. Fingers are covered in top bomber. Oh. Well, this is going to be the fun part. Be back in a minute when I've skewered this and not my fingers. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We'll get a bit of brown on that, and then I might just put a little bit of silver foil, you know, to cook it right the way through.
Because it takes a little while to cook right through, doesn't it? And if you overdo the outside, it ruinates it.
It will ruinate it, it will. It'll be top bummer. So Alex is with us now for the weekend, and the roast beef should be done very shortly. So happy days. Tips, tricks.
And Handy loves birds.
Look at that bad boy.
I like a roast beef, you like a roast beef.
And roast potatoes. I like roast potatoes. Say, I told you we should have
That's
been
the
singing.
gonads of the mutley, that.
Look at that bad boy. Now that's what you call top bomber. Flame grilled.
There you go.
Oh, top bomber. Top bomber that.
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it? Bit of onion and garlic. And some Home Bargains potatoes. Yeah, we've still got some because we stashed them. We hoarded them.
We went to the Home Bargains Elmer Fudd tree.
And found them. We foraged them from the Elmer Fudd tree.
Home Bargain, Rusty Elmer Fudds.
I'm missing a spell. There it is. There we go. Extra large helping of top bomber.
From my tactical catering transportation system bag, I have retrieved my og and my spog. Scaly's Punisher oven glove. And just an oven glove.
And a Joy Division oven glove if it's a desire to put my fingers in the fire. I got Joy Division oven glove. Ooh!
Tropical diseases.
Ooh!
Piccalilli shin pads.
Ooh! Nagasaki towpath.
There you go, Nagasaki towpath. You'll hear us singing loads of nonsense rubbish.
Yes, we're nonsense
all
rubbish
fun.
singers. It's all good character building stuff. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Lovely.
Oh, medium rare. Just nice.
Look at that. That is beauty. We'll hang it back over the fire, of course, once we get to the red bits. But as it stands, we have cooked stuff. There you go.
Happy days.
Get that down you, Gregory, with a few Elmers. Do you want some more?
No, I'll too be for now, that mate.
That'll do me for now and out. Hang that back over the jerry. Bedtime for Bonzo. It's 9 o'clock. Get in the fart sack. The green tar machine transport me to tomorrow morning. We're going to have a morning rant. Oh, happy days. Morning nut sacks. I can say nut sacks because Alex is still in bed asleep. I haven't woke up. Just been for my morning man tinkle. And Scaly's making a brew. Is that kettle boiled?
It's just boiled, our kid.
I'm slobbering like a peach Melba flavoured winter liquor. It's April, but it's still a bit nippy in the morning. I'm going to get up and have my morning man rant. In fact, come round here. I've just triggered it.
While you're there, pick your cup up, because I'm not bending
Be
down.
quiet. Be quiet, you. Noisy scousers. Oh, a piece of meat, look at that. Oh. I'm going to be picking at that all morning. Oh, it's nice. It's like jerky now, because it's cold. Hot bomber. Get Alex doing his scratcher. There's only his legs. There's only his legs in the sleeping bag. He must be freezing. Top half of him's hanging out. He's only got his legs in, but he's freezing his knackers off. Poor lad. We had I got the DVD player out the car yesterday, so there was a bit of entertainment for Alex last night while he was sat round the fire, smoke dodging. And Scaly's commandeered it this morning. Yeah. You see, if I give him a table now, he'll want a table every time. I need a bushcraft table to make the brews in the morning now, you see, because he's been given convenience.
I want to make one.
He's been given convenience now, so he'll want it all the time. That's what troglodytes do.
I'm entitled to it. I'm entitled to it.
Are you a troglodyte?
No, far from a troglodyte, mate. While you two have been fucking snoring your heads off,
What you been doing?
I've been out for a shovel recce.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, you're supposed to hold it.
I'm not holding it, because I've got to hold that. I hold it at the end when I nip it off. He's a mong. Okay.
You can't half tell it's morning, can't you? The grumble and grunts is grumbling. His grumble regulator's on maximum.
And you can't half tell he's deaf, can't you? And he doesn't know how loud he is.
Hey? Oh. Cheers, my dears.
Skull Tommy fan. Oh, it's better. I've still not woke up. Yeah. Oh, I'm still a Jimmy Wong. You a Jimmy Wong?
Always, mate.
Yeah.
These days.
24/7. He's still in his scratch. I can't believe he just has his legs, because I went to bed last night, had a quick check on him, he was hanging out. Got up, still hanging out.
Must have been warm then, mustn't he? But he's not stupid, like, you know what I mean?
You know, the cold you get in, don't you?
Yeah.
So we're going to do a bit more bushcraft today, guys, girls, ladies, weirdos and wrong-uns. We are up, we are at 'em. We have done bushcraft stuff yesterday, and then I got so tired, for some reason, I was just really tired, and I just went, started window licking round fire, and I went bed. Yeah, and that was it. But I've woke up this morning with a sense of purpose, and that purpose is to eat the rest of that beef before he gets his dirty trotters on it. So, Bomber.
You've got a chance actually with it being beef. If it had been chicken, you would have had no chance. There'd have been bones left.
If it had been chicken, I would have just took the top layer, because what we're doing, we cook the first about an inch, isn't there? And it's going to be a bit red. Of course it is, because it's over the open fire. So that's what you do. You slice a bit off, eat it, slice it all the way around, and then once you come to the red, you put it back over the fire and just cook the next bit, and same again until there's absolutely all left. You see how I didn't swear there? You got a poo this morning?
Yeah, I've been on a shovel recce.
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
What was it? Did you have bum gravy, or did you get a big meaty solid?
Somewhere in between, mate, to be honest.
In between?
Yeah, a good one.
Did you?
It never hurt as it came out.
It didn't?
No, it didn't hurt. I wasn't screaming. I didn't have to bite on a stick or anything.
Yeah.
No, it's just...
Have you, this one goes out to you lot as well. Have you ever had one? I had one the other week. You think, oh, I'm going for a poo. Yeah. And it's solid, and behind it's gravy. Have you ever had one of them? Well, the solid's like the bung, isn't it? It's like a cork, the solid. Then that comes out, and then that's it. Flock of starlings, Japanese flag, yeah, bats out of a cave. Have you ever had one of them? I had one the other week, and I went, oh, you squeeze it out, and then, oh, right. And the first thing that enters your mind is,
what the fuck did I eat?
No, I better remember next time I'm going to drop a floating air biscuit, because you go like that, don't you? Totally, you're oblivious to it. You forget you've got the trots, and you go, oh, Hillary.
And you know what?
I need to clean, Pete. He's always interrupting. He's always interrupting. I'm in my dump there. Because when I'm talking about poo, I'm actually feel as if I'm there doing it. You know, like I'm sat on a Kermit.
You're a method actor.
Yeah. I'm no such thing. A what?
A methods actor.
He plays for Arsenal,
Or a
doesn't
character actor.
he? He plays for Man City.
You went into character then,
I
didn't you?
did, character mode. Right, I think I need to charge the batteries, guys, and then we're going for day 2. Day 2 is not spectacular bushcraft like yesterday with all this gubbins. It's even more spectacular. So we're just having our brew and have a bit of crack and banter. We thought we'd film the crack and banter. We'll film the crack and banter, bit of C&B, crack and banter. Yeah, we're just talking about septics there. Tell you one time, was on Salisbury Plain, a digging. I fucking always remember it, because it was one of them where you dig a trench, mate, and that's it. You're in the trench for a week, but your trench is filled up and you've got 8 inches of fucking water in it. Yeah. Anyway, we were doing an exercise with the septics, the Americans. Okay. And we're there, freezing your bollocks off as usual, piss wet through, waiting for the non-existent Russians to come charging over the hill, because back then it was the Cold War times, you know what I'm saying, kids? Yeah. And yeah, fucking next minute, a big fucking wagon comes rolling over the hill. We're like, that, right, hang on, contact, here we go. And then it just pulls up. What the fuck's this? Then all the Yanks got out of the trenches. Yeah, diddly. Fucking towel and bags. Yeah, it was a shower unit for them. We're like that, what the fuck's going on? We're covered in muck and filth and shit and piss and stinking. And they're getting out in the middle of the battlefield for a shower. And we're like that, you having a laugh? You having a laugh? Anyway, they all went back next minute. And they went back half an hour later. Half an hour later, another wagon turned up. We went, way up, contact, here we go. This time. No, pulls up, doesn't it? What the fuck's going on here? Next minute, they get out with the diggers. Yeah, it's a scoff van.
Fucking nappy wagon turns up in the middle of the fucking Salisbury Plain.
You can see them walking down here with burgers in their mouths, and we're like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
Hey?
Well, I was talking, I say, my mate Ian up at the workshop up in Crosby. He's ex-artillery, and he was on a 109 Abbott, and they were trying to get into location, and the spams were out, and one of their SPs had thrown a track, and Ian jumps out of the gun, walks over, what's the crack, lads? And it was, we've thrown a track, as you can see. So Ian's like, well, we're trying to get into fucking location here, fellas. You know, can't you just fucking wrap it on and fucking get it out the way? Oh, no, we've got to wait for the track guys, the track specialists. You know what I mean? So,
can't you fix
so
it yourself?
Ian and the rest of the lads, crew from that gun, just jumped out and fucking sorted the track out for the lads and threw it on, like, you know, and these spams were fucking astounded. You know what I mean? So they're waiting for their track specialists to turn up. But I had the same sketch. I was what we call an AD, a powerman. I used to do the first line repair and maintenance on the Jennies to keep the comsens chatting away.
I was a grunt.
And I was talking to a guy over, I think it was in Athlone Barracks. And similar sketch, you know, because I went over to have a look at their kits, and we were using Yank kits. It was the same. It was a 3.5 kVA own, and it was bits on there. So I was like, what's the problem here, man? And he said, the carburetors, blah blah blah. And I just turned around and said, well, get a J-tool and sort it out. He went, oh no, he said, we're waiting for the carburetor guy to come over. What's that all about?
Yeah, can't you fix it yourself?
But the other one. The other one as well, you were talking about that, you mentioned about the shower unit and the nappy wagon turning up in the middle of a battlefield. A mate of mine back up in Liverpool, he's Dave Smith, he runs the veterans in Sefton. And he was out on ops, put an OP in the middle of the desert. He said, and him and his muckers were there, fucking eyes on, fucking couldn't see a fucking thing. Next thing you know, you're just seeing this like snake of headlights coming down the road, and then it went into like the old wagon trains.
Yeah.
Went into a circle, and they're all like that. Next thing you know, he said, fucking big movie screen starts appearing.
Yeah.
He said they had to scrap the OP. They had to scrap the OP because the Yanks had turned up and decided they wanted to put a fucking movie on.
A drive-in movie theatre. Yeah, the moral of that story is I worked with them a couple of times, also with their special forces. I've worked with their special forces, yeah. British SAS, SBS, German GSG-9, the Austrians, the French special forces, yeah, and the Yanks. Yeah, and we were Hunter Force. And the only ones we caught were the Yanks, yeah, because they were that cold. They built a big fire in the woods and sat around that because it was too cold to do what they were supposed to be doing. Special forces. Yeah, special is the optimum word. Right.
Special as in special education needs required.
Yes. Yes, they're, yes, from what I saw, yeah, the moral of that story is, yeah, the way we do stuff in the British Army compared to the way the Yanks do it in their army are two completely different methods.
Yeah. Well, we've all heard the story. I know there's a few of the guys out there who are ex-job and all that, and we've all heard the stories where exercises have had to be cancelled halfway through because the Yanks have just sort of like, where the fuck did these come from?
Given up.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, there's some joggers. Hello, joggers. Hello, joggers. Oh, they're bouncing. They're bouncing. We can see them.
Oh.
They're bouncing. They're on the way back.
Yep.
Hello, hello, joggers.
Morning.
I said joggers. Morning.
Right. So
Place the emphasis on the word joggers. We said joggers.
We did.
We did.
We were very politically correct there, which is unusual for us.
He didn't have a tactical outburst.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because when he does, we shout, Tourette's! He's got Tourette's, love! He's got Tourette's! Yes, yeah, poor man, got Tourette's.
Well, I don't know about you, the owl mucker, but...
Right, time for another brew?
I think it's time for another brew because I've only had one brew and I don't get going until my second brew.
I get going on my third, mate. Come on, let's have a jig, have a dance. Come on, have a dance.
No,
it's
too energetic.
Don't you dance?
I've got to have at least 2 brews.
Not even 2 o'clock in the morning when you're hammered trying to pull a bird. Fattest one left on the dance floor. 10 to 2.
Well, that doesn't matter, does it? You know what I mean? Any hole's a goal, innit?
Hey, top bomber. I'm still dancing.
Right.
Hi, darling. Fancy a drink?
Light our stove.
I'm going to charge the batteries. Hey, guys, widows, wrong uns. Everybody likes a little bit of tips, tricks, and Andy loves spuds, don't they? Well, here's one for you. I picked this up in Aldi, and I went, oh, look at that. And I opened it up. Two little bowls. One there, and they sit in there on a bit of Velcro. 2 little bowls. I thought they'll be great for two dishes for Bushcraft. The dog bowls. So go in Aldi and get yourself these dog bowls. They'll be great for Bushcraft. Pack away. There's 2 bowls. Look at it. 2 bowls. And Velcro keeps them in. Tips, tricks.
Andy loves spuds.
Next bit of kit, guys. I've brought a ground bait bucket, but it's not a ground bait bucket. Well, it is a ground bait bucket, but it's not got ground bait in it. It's got a big lump of cast iron. In there is my Dutch oven. We're gonna make bread. I've done it a few times before, made loads of bread, and they've turned out fantabulous. Haven't they, Scaly lad?
Certainly have, my man.
They've turned out fantabulous, so we're going to try and get a nice loaf of bread today using the Dutch oven. What I will do, guys, girls, ladies, weirdos, wrong-uns, fruit bats, yeah, whoever, yeah, got to be inclusive. Diversity is our greatest strength.
Hey?
What I'm going to do is... Oh no, he's gone.
No. He's turned into a wrong'un.
He's gone all weird on me. We'll get that out later on, guys, girls, ladies, weirdos, wrong'uns and fruit bats. Right, there's an addition to it now, isn't there? Yeah, and because I was stood there in that pose, sat there in the pose, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yes, I'll put some pictures up of the bread we've made before, because we took photographs of it. It's just the bushcraft camps where we've made bread. I didn't film them. Yeah, New Forest, Tango Charlie, yeah, with other people. We didn't film them. And we just made bread, and we had it with stew, because we're having bushcraft stew tonight, made from bushcraft stuff. Yeah, free range furry tree chickens. I've got some free range furry tree chickens that have been marinated in top bomber. Oh, so I'll put this over here, and we'll have another brew scaly, lad.
Yeah, kettle should boil alright, because I didn't fill it up just then.
You didn't put 1.5 litres in it?
I didn't put 1.5 litres in it now.
Found a cracking piece of fat wood. Look at the resin in that. Look at that resin. You can even feel it's tacky. Whoa, a proper bit of kit that. To most people that's just a piece of scrap wood. To me that is a fantastic bit of kit. I'm going to light the fire with that, because Alex is still in bed. He is Chief Gonk Monster. Gonk Monster! Gonk Monster! Here, I've got you a surprise. You know, so you don't tip the kettle in the fire again and put it out. Yalla.
Happy days. That's a bit rock and roll, isn't it?
We can always lower it down.
I don't think we need to, mate.
One for your bag. One for my bag.
And a spare?
And a communal one.
Yeah.
They're for strapping the tarp to the side of my car.
Yeah.
I've got 8 of them. I don't need 8 of them.
Cool.
Look, Bear Grylls, it's water, not piss. And also, what we've knocked up for the Veterans Bushcraft is obviously a bigger first aid kit. Everything we need in there. Basically a first aid crash bag, if we need it. Because I'm a first aider. I was actually a regimental first aider. If it's a regimental first aider, yeah. I wasn't a medic. Yeah, I didn't want to do that course because I didn't want to start sticking needles in people. I don't like it. Makes me go, oh, it turns me into a Pete Tong. So there's no needles in there. Veterans Bushcraft, first aid bag.
Should always have a first aid kit on you.
In the right, Scaly lad?
Should always have a first aid kit on you anyway, shouldn't you, man?
You should. A little one in your bag, but this is a communal one. Just in case it goes Pete Tong. If the bombs start dropping, we'll be alright.
Or we open ourselves up on
Yeah.
sweet corn cans while we're fishing and crap like that. And scraping birch bark.
Or
And we give ourselves nasty little nicks. Not cuts, not opening ourselves up, but they are prone to being infected, which then leads to problems.
And we're even alright if you cut your leg off with an axe.
Yep, we've got a tourniquet.
Gonk monster, gonk monster, gonk monster. So just building up the fire for the bread. You can't just cook on, yeah, a little bit of fire. You've got to establish it, and then you can cook a nice loaf. Yep. You always get a burnt bottom. Ooh, Professor. Lovely and brown.
Matron.
Miss Jones. It's a weirdo, isn't he?
Dr. Nookie. That's in bushcraft@gmail.com, innit?
Yep. Morning, Alex.
It's after midday.
It's 12:15 and he's just getting out of his gong bag.
That was gunk bag, yeah.
Out of his gong bag.
Sleep okay, fella?
Yeah.
Good. I can tell, I heard
Happy
you snoring.
days, mate. Snoring for Europe. Right, so I'm going to unpack. I'm going to unpack the Dutch oven. Hopefully I've oiled it last time I used it. I think I did, I can't remember. Well, if I didn't, we're going to find out, aren't we? We're going to find out very shortly.
Just while Chris
Oh!
is getting his gear out, just a light-hearted moment.
You mean interrupt me?
This
Yeah.
is the silliness that we are reduced to.
Yes, so it's Scaly's butter, of course. You can tell it's his butter. Look, deliciously creamy, made with 100%, yeah.
Fat of man.
Hey!
Hey, whoa,
Right, so what have we got in here now? And I was rudely interrupted. We have waterproof yeast. We have a bit of salt. We have a bit of oil. We have chains for hanging a Dutch oven over the fire. We have bread flour. We have some more bread flour. And we have some sugar. Everything needed to make bread. I didn't realise I'd put all that in there. I thought there was just flour and salt and yeast and that was it. Happy days. And I did oil it. Look, sir, no rust. So that's a 3 litre Dutch oven. I got that from Military Mart, actually. I got that from Military Mart. That's a 3 litre. So we're going to cook some right said Fred in that. And it's going to be top bomber. However, we are not putting any top bomber in. But on that note, top bomber spice mix. Right, so this is I can't even say it, fast action yeast sachets from Morrison's, 7 grams. Yes, best before December 2020.
Oh no! Throw it away!
They've been in there a while. I don't know if yeast works or not, you know, after the sell by
I
date.
think it dies off, doesn't it?
I think it does, so I'll tell you what. I'll just get some fresh, so the bread, if the bread doesn't come out, we can't blame the yeast then, can we? You'll have to blame me. Never mind, I'll go and get some more because I've got some fresh stuff I got from Aldi the other day. Right, I'll be back in 2 shakes of a donkey's. Beep! Oh. Now I'm covered in David Gower. Is that hot? I just want a quick rinse of the old Dutch oven.
Right, so I'm going to get the iron.
Right. Let me just dry that off. Happy days, that'll do. Right, so I've got some more yeast here. Lidl actually, not Aldi. Passion for baking. Right, best before 724. So if it doesn't work now, if it doesn't rise, it's me in it.
Right.
A little bit of yeast, a little bit of warm water. How warm is that? That'll be alright. Can always add some more. Can't take it out though. Right, little bit of salt, and a little bit of sugar. And give that a mix. I mean, it's lukewarm water, so it'll mix in well. It's ciabatta. Oh, happy days. Are we going all Italian? Don't forget, you got to do it with a homemade carved bushcraft spoon. Bit by bit, because you can always add more. You can't take it out. Right, I'll get this made into a dough. Otherwise we're going to be here forever and a day and the video will be 87 years old. Long. Have the wet wipes ready, because he's going to get emotional. Right, I can nearly get my hands in that now, but first I'm not going to stick my dirty, horrible, filthy trotters in there. I'm going to wash my hands, make them clean. Dirty trotters. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at all the muck and filth coming off them bobby sands. Wow. Right, squeaky clean. Time to delve into this bad boy. Yeah, give it a good kneading. Give it a good kneading, then we'll let it prove. And then we can bake away.
As you can see, the grumble and grunt is turned into a baker. We are in the process of making bread.
I'm a master baker. I said baker.
Oh yeah.
Your butter's over there. The camera is now covered in flour and dough. Yeah! Oh, it is like a fat bird's ass, that. Put it smack it. Sounds like it, no, wait. Not that I'd know. Scaly nose. 10 to 2, you'll do.
No, 10 to 1. I think it's time to get some food in our bellies.
Bit of flour in there now. And I'll let that rise. Prove whatever it is the term they use in the bakery world. I'm not a baker, I'm not a butcher, I'm not a candlestick maker either. Tell you what I am though. You can't say that because YouTube will ban me. Right, a little bit of... So there we go, have a look at the size of this now. Bit of ash, cool. There we go, we'll put that in there to prove. So look at the size of that now, when it's risen, it'll be obviously a bit bigger. Oh well, that's the plan anyway. So what we do there is we put the lid on and we put it by the fire for a little bit of warmth. And then we can tidy up, on Scaly can, because that's his job. Is that your pan you got off Drew?
Yeah, that one is.
Happy days. Top bomber, Drew. Top bomber.
Yep, cheers, Drew.
And there's the other bit of kit he got. You'll recognise these bad boys. Well, that's Scaly's new bit of kit. From a subscriber on the channel. Cheers, Drew. Diamond Geezer.
Diamond Geezer.
We had some visitors there. Alice's grandma, come check on him, make sure he's alright. Which he is, he's living a dream there now. He's lying there, chilling out on his bed. That's what it's all about, chilling out, innit? Watching a bit of Only Fools and Horses. Can you not knock it? In the meantime, yeah, we've let the fire go out by mistake. Yeah, chatting away. So I'm going to get this bad boy up and running again, get some embers, and then we'll get the bread on. It's risen, not as much as I'd liked it to, but it did. A bit. So it's not my fault if it don't work. There you go, 99p. Right. Let's get the bread on. It's risen a little bit. Yeah, but it's risen sideways, but it'll still be bread when we're finished. It's risen a little bit there, guys, so we'll get that on now. And then just hope this doesn't collapse under the weight. Oh, like that. That's heavy. Should have used my Joy Division oven glove, shouldn't I?
Should have done.
Now we're baking. Right, so it's time to get the communal stew on. £3 car boot sale. Seen some action that has. Yeah, it's done a lot of particles that in the ears as well. So what we have squirrel, marinated in top bomber and vacuum sealed. We have pigeon and squirrel, marinated in top bomber and vacuum sealed. And a bit of lamb's fat from St. George's Day up at the camp. Shed loads of veg. We're on a winner. With fresh bread. Let's hope it's not toast.
Veg prep for Barney McGrew, communal for the use thereof. Compact cutting board. I tell you what we could do with Jeeves. Something to put the chopped veggies in. He's just going to go straight in there, yeah?
Straight in the desperate, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
Straight in the desperate Dan.
Right, We shall start with shipped parrots. Shipped parrots. In fact, no we won't, we'll start with celery because they're on the top.
Happy days. Much easier. I foraged them.
From the celery tree?
Yeah, it was growing on aisle 5 in Aldi.
Is that a new species of tree?
It is. Never been seen before. Cyril the squirrel cannot swim. I have to dice up that bit of pigeon breast, I think.
Washable.
Womble. And a bit under your chair. Oh, smell that. Ravies, Ravi Shankers. Smoke in my face. Right. Rugrats. Big pan of Barney McGrew. That was the silent version. That'll do for starters. That's Alex watching Only Fools and Horses, bless him. He's enjoying himself though. He's living the dream.
What he's here for, mate. A little bit of that and that.
If it's a desire to put my fingers in the fire, I got Joy Division oven gloves. Ooh,
Tropical diseases.
ooh,
Piccalilli shin pads.
ooh.
Nagasaki, what is it?
Towpath.
Towpath.
Checking out the Quantox. Hit me Joy Division upside down oven glove. Because it was not, wasn't it? Get that stirring stick in there, Scaly lad.
Right, well I'm going to turn this into the stirring stick. Or is that your poker?
Get a fresh one. Bushcraft. Craft. Hey, not forgetting, lads, ladies, weirdos and wrong uns at our top bomber spice mix. Bucket.
Cotton on.
Scaly, get your TBSM out, mate. I'm all out of TBSM. Is this ready to go?
No, is it fuck?
Wild garlic. Not quite up yet, but everything's edible. There's the buds, they'll turn into white flowers. Even the roots are edible. But I don't fancy digging. So we'll have some garnish. And parsley. Obviously you have to give them a bit of a wash. There's a bit of poop on there. Bit of poop. We don't want poop. We need to wash poop off the garnish. Poop washing kind of guy. Right, let's have a look at this bread. Ooh. Oh, that's not too shabby. Don't know what it's like inside, but it looks like a loaf of bread. There we go, there's our loaf of bread. Get it out of there. It'll be burnt on the bottom, they always are, but inside it should be nice and fluffy. Nice and fluffy. Steaming loaf of bread. Yeah, always burnt on the bottom, but we'll see what it's like inside. It's warm that, I need a plate. Oh, it's hot. Lovely. It's hot though.
Right, now get the chuff out of the way because I'm going to
There we go. It's a nice bit of bread. Have a taste. Mmm. Actually slice it, see it better. Let that cool for a bit. Lovely. Nice and crispy and all. Right, let's get that stew done now. Brew time, chill time. Dinner's done. Bread cools down, we'll slice that. Nice bit of squirrel.
Another brew, sir?
Bit of lamb's kidney. Yes, I'll have a brew. And then, I think, we'll leave this to simmer and go on the grandad now. There we go, bit of yendic. Kidney backwards. Never mind. You'll get it later. Right, time for a cheeky grandad nap. Off with the Aldi gardening clogs and adopt the position. That's better. I've been working hard today. Been working hard. You don't have to get in the summer. You just lie on the top. I think that should just about do, scoff. I've had my grandad nap. Whoa, let's slice some bread. Yes, it's that crispy bottom bit that might need taking off.
That's what I do when I burn my toast at home.
Oh, look at these lovely bit of bread. Look at that. That's cushy bread. Bushcraft bread. It's not like Warburton's. That's because it's not supposed to be. It's not full of chemicals. And it's Kia batter as well. Happy days. Right, get your diggers, get your eating utensils, get your everything. Come and sit round the fire we haven't got and have your scoff. Look at that. That's top bomber. Because it's Kia batter, it's got big holes in it like Edam. Yeah. And Scaly's underpants. There's one bowl of stew. There's Scaly's. Oh. I don't know what's in it, mate. If there's any squirrel out, we'll have to have a look. Do you want some butter, mate? Do you want some butter?
I'll have some in a moment. Won't have a ciggy first.
Snooze out. Better stash that somewhere. that has softened up since it come out of the oven. The black bits haven't on the bottom, but they're always like that. Well, mine are anyway. Mmm. Ooh. Yeah. I got a potato. I think we're going to have to go digging for the squirrel, mate. Oh, it's all fell off the bone. Oh no, there's a pig. Ah, there's one. Ah, you bastard. Come here, you bastard. Squizzer, quick, get it in there. Garnished. Ah, there's Squizzer. It's all falling off the bone. Ah. Look at that, the meat's fell off the bone. Perfecto. You got something to pick your teeth with now, or make fishing hooks. We'll save them. Right. Oh. There you go. How's that grab you? Oh. Squirrel casserole and bushcraft bread. Can't beat that. There's Scaly's dinner. There you go, my old fruit bat.
I'll be over in a moment.
Don't knock it over. You'll get bummed. Oh, let's tuck in. Let's have a bit of dippy. Oh yeah. Crusty cob. I better squeeze it there, mate. Falling off the bone.
It's much better
in
a Barney McGrew than it is fried, isn't it?
When you have it fried, it cooks quickly.
Yeah.
So it can be a bit chewy. But when you broil it or stewify it,
Oh man, there's more of it going over me kit. No, there we go.
Yeah, come on then.
Oh.
Come on. You'll end up like a fucking lollipop who comes bounding over here. Oh. Nice that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the way to go with squiggle. It's stewify it.
Yep. Ah, yeah.
Probably be the same with rabbit as well.
Oh yeah, it falls
Definitely
off the bone
rabbit.
when you do rabbit. But then we got our romantic evening dinner interrupted by DWKs. Dog walking Karens. Control your mutt. Can taste that pepper you've put in.
Yeah, but it's simmered down a little bit.
It has. It was a bit spicy earlier. It just tingles your mouth now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As opposed to that cayenne in the rabbit stew we put in. And we had a stew vindaloo basically. Let's have another dip. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, unfortunately when done in a Dutch oven, you always get the black bit on the bottom, so I should have cut that off really to start with. That was my bad. That was schoolboy error. And then you can just dunk it in and but you can munch around the black bits. But remember, black bits matter. Look at that bread. Nice and crispy, but that crispy bit that was hard earlier, that's softened up now, look. That's softened right up. It was bloody hard earlier. I'm not a bread maker, but it must go hard then soft. I got a potato. Hey, I got an Elmer.
I've just halfway scoffed through one.
But even big potatoes like that are fully cooked. Did you bring the serviettes?
I did, mate.
Care for a serviette, sir?
Yes, we can be quite refined at times.
I'm from Runcorn, you know. A habit of slopping my dinner. Go on, Mutt, come across that river. That is top bomber. Oh. Because we're about to slop. Because we're a dirty pair of pigs, so it's going to happen sooner or later, innit? Oh, got a big kidney. Bit of yendick.
Oh.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice and tasty. Oh, I got another piece. Nice bit of yendick. Oh, that was super tasty.
You've not had much practice, have you? Putting serviettes in?
No.
No.
I'm used to blowing my conch on them, that's about it. Wiping my clay pipe.
He's from Runcorn, you see.
Yeah. That's what you do with serviettes.
Beautiful bootle.
That's it, yeah. Free serve, yeah. Wipe your bum, yeah, blow your nose, or daub up all the blood off the pub floor. That's top scoff. Oh, what's this? That's a bit of squirrel that's fell off the bone.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want a bit of right said Fred?
In a mo, mate.
Hey?
In a mo.
In a sex mo. Do you want half a piece of bread then? I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Break it in half.
No, I'm going to cut that black bit off the bottom because remember black bits matter, we're going to save that. Black bits matter.
Oh, watch this go all over the fucking gap now. Right, there we go.
There we go. No time for poshness out here. Let's get it down your neck. There you go, sir. Nice bit of bushcraft bread. Watch that knife. Don't want you clutching yourself. You haven't sliced yourself this time. I have. 3 times. I've opened myself up. But nothing that warranted first aid. Oh, look at that. Oh. No chemicals. You saw what went in it, and that's all that's in it. Flour, salt, sugar. I forgot to put the oil in, but never mind. What else? That's it. Oh, water and yeast. Yeah. But that top bit's beautiful now. Yeah, the only unfortunate part about that Dutch oven, because it's on the bottom of the pan, you do get the charred bit at the bottom.
We could next time do one on a tripod and just have it a little bit higher.
But that was it. It's not that. It's just it gets that hot in there, whether you're on the fire or not. The thing was, you could put a bit of a grill inside the Dutch oven just to raise it up off the cast iron. So then it's like in an oven.
Dimple the bottom.
Yes, like that. But either way, that bread's lovely. Mind you, everything tastes lovely out here.
Yeah.
Even when you know, you got to filter your water. You got to filter your water through a sweaty sock. Yeah, one of my sweaty socks that's just stuck to my feet. It's got foot cheese on it. It looks like you've had a sock full of baby bells and you've been hitting it with an hammer. That's what my socks look like when I take them off. Tell you. You can interrupt now.
Yeah.
I need my tissues. I can feel it running down my chin. Oh, you dirty batch. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work for the food, isn't it?
All sitting at home watching and scoffing this, I bet they're all sitting there now drooling.
They will, they'll be going on that Uber Eats now and going to order a pizza. Get my hammer to drop and bring one round on his bicycle. And his big thermal square rucksack with Deliveroo on it. Not in our world.
No. I think they're the only businesses that are ever going to prosper. Because they're pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Let's keep the bastards at home, turn them into fat.
Yes, turn them into slobs on their couches and just feed. Right, halfway through a rant there, the card was full, so I've just put another one in. Yeah, 2 cameras, both exactly the same, underwater, wide lens action cameras, Olympus TG tracker. That's what I do all my filming with. Brilliant. Only thing is, that one's a bit knackered now, had a bit of a drop, but this one films upside down, so it's like you're filming like that. Anyway, back to our scoff, top bomber. I'll put that in my pocket. I filled 32 gig memory card now, just of this little jolly boy's outing. Get back to our bushcraft stew, our Barney. Oh, got a bit of squirrel there, mate.
Yeah.
Yay, squirrels don't matter.
Plenty of squirrel, mate.
It's falling off the bone. It does, it's a cross between chicken and rabbit. We'll call it chabbit.
Squabbits.
That's a tibia. No, that's a fibia. That's a tibia. Tibia's the smaller one, isn't it? And on my bones. Them bones, them bones, them. Oh, right, I think I'll get the kettle on. I'll put a 90-degree spine on this. Normally you don't get that with the back of a more carving knife.
Liz.
I put a 90-degree spine on it. So don't think, hang on, mine don't work. I modified mine. Bob Tommer.
Bob Tommer!
Well, kettle's boiling, have a brew. And we've got a bit of jerky for later on. Teeth breaking jerky. No, it's nice and soft, that. It's been smoked all day, so it'll be really tasty. Won't it, Scaly?
It certainly, well, it is nice.
It is nice. I have to go and get my daisies back on. Because it's not bushcraft, you're walking round and you got the rippers. I need my joy division of a glove if it's a desire to put my fingers in the fire. Ooh. Piccalilli shin pads. Ooh. Nagasaki towpath. Ooh. Tropical diseases. This is like coming under enemy fire. Contact! Dash down, crawl, observe sights, fire with a magazine of 30 rounds low to the imaginary enemy, to your front, in your own time. Carry on. Targets will fall when it. Right, pop smoke, bug out. Let's get down a naffy for some Guinness. Have a log for the fire, sir. Oh, yes, suits you, sir. Oh, suits you. Now that bad boy. Look at him, trying to make his way up my sleeve. Look at it, it's a tick. You little bastard. Black ticks matter! Happy days, a nice brew round the old log fire. Talking to all his girlfriends.
I hit the wrong button.
You did. You did. I gathered that when you blinded me. Care to partake in a smidgen of fire watching, sir?
Indeed.
You go first. I'll have a go now.
Go on.
Fire watchers.
Can we
look!
both have a go now? Do you reckon we should both have a go?
Yeah, but don't look too much because you might get offended and run off.
I see things in fires.
I do.
Normally lumps of wood.
And fire.
Yeah. Shit myself then. I thought there was something in my tea. I forgot I'd left my tea bag in there.
You try to grab you. It's not a tea bag, it's a tampon.
But my top lip put up a gallant fight.
Did it?
It did.
Did you go burn your flaps? You should burn your flaps, might fucking shut you up for a while. Time to get into the scratcher. All I can hum is that wild garlic. That's all you can smell all night. It's all here. It's all around the basher, so it's a proper stink. I'm going to take my callards off tonight. Yes. I'm going to get in bed without my adamants on. And have a good night's kip. Oh yes, bedtime for Bonzo. Came over there running round in his Y-fronts. Why do pensioners wear Y-fronts? Right. I'm not going to take my pants on. I don't want to take my pants off camera because if there's any women watch this, don't want to frighten them, do I? See in the morning, kids, it's been emotional. Oh, that's it. In the time machine, in the green maggot, the fart sack, the gonk bag, I'm off. See you in the morning when I've been transported to another day. Shut up and go to sleep, you old fart. Night night, sleep tight. Hope the bedbugs do not bite. If they do, do a poo. Put it in a Cornish stew. Into the ambulance, dring dring dring. Fish trials, elephant in Peking. Busy busy bee, diddly dee. Daddy's an accountant just like me. Night night, God bless. Morning. It's shit. It's pissing it down. All I can hear is the rain and him snoring. Man up. I've had a piss and I've got no pants on. And that is about the size of it. Birdies are chirping, Scaly's snoring, I've got no pants on, I've had a snooze, I'm going to have another half an hour. So you lot stay in the camera and be gay. Pants. They're over there. Right, kettle's on. So I've got up, got dressed, got all my gear on. Yeah, ran over there in the rain, grabbed the kettle, grabbed the stove, put the brew on, and he's still snoring. Let's sneak over there, get a big fucking log, whack! Yeah, stop snoring. Staying under tarp today. If it ain't raining, yeah, right. I'm nice and warm now though. Purchased myself a new smock. It's supposed to be waterproof. We're gonna find out today, aren't we? Gonna find out today. But I ain't doing nothing, I ain't getting up, I ain't moving, I ain't budging, apart from having a piss, yeah, until I've had my Danny LaRue. Might put my boots on as well. These slippers might not cut it today. Battery's charged. I still hear him snoring. Still hear him. Should we chuck something? No, there's nothing to chuck. I was going to throw something at him. Well, yeah, stop snoring. He's not having it though, mate. Not having it. Well, in times like this when it's raining, guys, this is the times where you sort the men from the boys, don't you? Okay. Because in these camping videos, it's all lovely and sunny, and on the side of the box that you get your tent in, it's lovely, sunny, nicely mown lawn, isn't it? And a lovely, happy family. Mixed race now, of course, yeah, because they all go camping, don't they? But in reality, you knee deep in muck, filth and shit, you're piss wet through, you're cold, you're effing and blinding, you're even going to the point of where you'd get banned off YouTube. Yeah, and you're like that. None of your kit's iron, the shit slung everywhere, and it looks nothing like the side of that tent box, does it? Nothing at all. Happy days, yes. I'm just having a little rant while the kettle boils. Morning rant. Good morning, world. You bastards. I'm dry though. Of course I'm dry. I don't get wet under it. It's out there you get wet. When it's honking it down, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't book the rain, so what you're going to do later is clean all the axes, the saws, dab down the bread. Yeah, I think that's the next job. A little bit of TLC to the axes. Yeah, 250 quid's worth of axes there. Yes. Somebody's out with the shotguns. Some poor pigeon just bought it. Or pheasant, I don't know. Is it pheasant season? Don't know, it's April. No, they'll be mating now. It'll be pigeons more than likely. Yeah, mating, breeding. Having a bit of that, that's what having a bit of that, the dirty old buggers. Dirty rotters, mate, dirty rotters. Bang out of order, that, innit? Just on a Rudy. You'll get it later. Come on, kettle. Just had a double snooze. These are super duper 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 strong. These are Swedish ones. Super duper 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 strong. Look at the strength. Like, that's strength 5. Strength 4 in England's 13 milligrams. Yeah. Strength 4 over there is like 40 milligrams. Yeah. So that'll blast me socks off. Sorry from cooking a fried breakfast in this. We're having stew. We're having warmed up stew. That's what we're having. Not messing about in the rain. Don't mess about in the rain. Done that far too many times before. Don't do it anymore. Yeah. Messing about in the rain is for novices. Right, go and get my kit from over there. Go and get some firewood. Right, your next task is to light the fire in the rain. I won't be able to do it. Well, then you're going to go hungry and cold then. In the meantime, I'll just get my head down. If you let that fire get, I can't get into this. Okay, well, keep trying. Okay, if you let that fire, I don't want to go. If you let that fire, I don't want me mum. You just like... Sort your shit out. It's nothing like on the YouTube videos. I'm having a rant, he's awake. I woke him up.
Nosy bugger.
I was having a morning rant.
Get the bloody kettle on.
It's on, dickhead. You left the bread out, wanker. Come on, lads. Hand off socks before Uncle Chris eats all the breakfast. Got bomber. I think we're having a stew and roast beef breakfast this morning, troops. He looks like Steptoe, doesn't he? A cross between Steptoe,
Harold!
Steptoe and Compo. It's getting a bit foggy in here. See, I told you, I should have been a singer. It's getting a bit foggy. Kettle's boiled. Brought my axes in. There's a little bit of... Yes, they're going to have a little bit of tender loving care. Get all that roast beef out of me, old Penelope's. Well, that was a nice chunk, that. Hors d'oeuvres. Put that there and pick my tea. Right, what are you having?
Tea, of course.
I ain't got any tea bags, you have to bring them over. Come on, Scaly, serve me with the condiments. I'm just going to sit here and be a Pete Tong, a Jimmy Wong. Oh, you dirty old man.
Getting old is not for wimps, boys, tell ya.
Boys? girls.
chaps, lads. Got to be inclusive.
Come on then.
Go on, what?
You've not been inclusive if you don't mention the weirdos and wrong uns.
Weirdos and wrong uns. All of yous, the lot of yous.
Yeah.
It's early morning. Shut the F up.
And I can see your boobs. I can see your step-toe titties.
Me moobs. that once used to stand pert and proud.
Yeah.
That are now
Saggy
only held up by me bloody t-shirt.
because saggy and gone south.
Like spaniels' ears. Not cold.
It's not cold. You start
Not
there
warm,
in your
like, but it's not
step-toe kit.
cold.
We've got our brew now, so that's it. We'll be happy after this. Once I've had a brew and woke up and some snooze and he's had his fag. That's it. We're back on it like a car bonnet. But first task is cleaning these bad boys. Most important tools get cleaned. Knives, axes, saws. You're not stainless. Gotta look after your kit, it'll look after you. Don't look after your kit, you'll take it out one day and go, oh shit, it's rusty as hell. I nearly said, beep then. Yeah. Oh, have me brew. Right, so I'll just wait for that to cool down because we've got no real lack of bilk. Look at that. See what I mean? See, it's going rusty there. That's the Grensfors Alright, I'm going to have to tickle that when we get back. And what he's done is he's put a big hole in that now. Put a big hole in me overstrike protector, but that's what it's done. It served its purpose there. So when fucking Jimmy Wild Arms has been on it.
Hey, I've got my own chopper.
You know you have, yeah. You also got an overstrike protector on it though, so you thought you'd ruin mine instead. See, look at that, a little bit of tarnish going on there now. That's going to have to be cleaned up because, of course, as we say, guys, these are not the carbon steel. Yeah, or some sort of fancy steel that rust very easily. That's it. Just give me chopper a quick polish and then we'll be in business. Now, like getting up in the morning, a bit of bushcraft and give you a chopper a quick polish, is there? Yeah, sometimes I do it in the middle of the night, but mainly in the morning. That's beeswaxed. I've beeswaxed me chopper. Yeah, and teak oil. Teak oil and beeswax that, so that's fine. It's just that. Look at that. Look at that now. That needs some tender loving care. And look, there's actually a hole in my overstrike protector. Just try saying that before you've had your brew. I'll just have to make another one. But that's what it's there for, to protect the shaft.
Where's me shirt?
Over there hanging up, underneath your Gore-Tex to Lendex. Well, they're dry now anyway. Brew time. Is morning rant over, or shall I carry on? There's one
Do you want
done.
to come and see where we get our water from? Yeah. Come on then. We brought water with us this time. Save us a journey. But when we don't have our water, this is where we go.
Right, that's breakfast. Roast beef bussies. Top bomber. Oh, Scaly, breakfast ready.
Happy days! Happy days!
That's the burnt side. Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom.
You cheated. You put wanker on yours.
Yeah, because I like wanker. I like man fat.
You are what you eat. Right. That's it. Another VBC complete. We've had some top scoff and a barrel of giggles. Yes. We've just been down, filled these water containers up down by the river where we get our water and picked up all the shit from the kids yesterday.
Yes, teach your kids some manners and some respect for the countryside, please.
Or we'll let the drag queens have them.
Hey.
And make sure our little fire's out because we'll be coming back. And I've got a little bit of roast beef left for me supper. Chompety chomp. Right, so if you want to come on one of these sort of fandango bushcraft camps, veteransbushcraft@gmail.com. Yeah, send us an email. I know you've been sending comments and that while we've been down here, but I've got emergency calls only on my phone. I've had no signal. But old Scaly's been able to reply because for some reason he's got a signal. I must be with the wrong uns with my SIM card. Yeah. So, yes, and we'll do another one down here. We'll set some dates. We'll come down. And we'll have a veterans bushcraft. We might get 3 tarps and 2 tents. But not a blue Tesco special because it'll accidentally get set on fire. Right.
A stray spark might find it.
Just a smidgen. Right, see you later, kids. It's been emotional. Come on, Scaly. To the camp. You going to leave that?
No, I'm not. Almost.
Almost. You nearly fell over on the way out.
I know. I needed a week's notice in writing to bend over and straighten up these days.
Yeah, don't bend over when Uncle Chris is around. Right, so we've just played Tetris because we did bring enough gear for 4 people, but Tony couldn't turn up because he got a bit sick. Bless him. He's in his 70s. He's bought his train ticket to come down here and everything and couldn't make it in the end because he was pat a mech. So that's why we've got shed loads of gear. We've got shed loads of gear in the back of the car, so that's it. It's absolutely rammed. I'm going to sit him in shotgun there. So get in shotgun and I'm going to pile all these empty canisters and half a tin of stew on his lap. It's going to be emotional.
You're not going to put the stew on me lap because
yes,
I've got the stew sorted.
Have you?
Squared away, mate.
Well, I'm going to cover you in containers then.
The containers will be fine.
Top bomber. Right.
Next time.
Go on, get in.
Just be careful how you drive.
Soggy joy division of a glove if it's a desire to put my fingers in the fire.
Oh, man.
I got joy division of the gloves. Ooh, Piccalilli shin pads. Are you in there, me old mate? Plenty of room there, sir?
Set them up, Joe.
Okie dokie. Let's go. American football. 86, 42, 98. Hop, hop.
I tell you what, you're fucking sacked.
I only got one in.
You only got one in.
I'm no good at golf. Hello, rich people. Right, I'm out of here.
And I can't get out the car to get that one.
Don't worry. Oh, I tried to do in off the door. In off the door didn't work. Never mind. Right, stop being childish and let's go.
This is why we have 4-wheel drive. Cheerio for now.
Top bomber!
Top bomber! You fucking cunt.
I farted
on your head. I'll just take deep breaths, it'll go
I farted on your head. I farted on your head.
Luckily enough, the wind's going in the right direction.
It was, wasn't it? I should have done it over there, shouldn't I, and caught the wind.
What?
Shut the fucking door then.